to the Primetime Training Podcast. I'm your host, Joshua Bauer, and today we have the fan edition. All right? Climb it up.
Thank you.
All right. So we're just going to go around. I'm going to ask a few questions because I'm the host. Just going to pick their brains about Brian, about basketball, have some fun with it. Okay, Khalil.
Yodi.
Khalil DA. Do you want me to go last names?
That's fine.
All right, Khalil DA. Senior here. He plays the 4 for us. He starts as a 4. Really good defender. He's actually maybe going to get player of the year defensively for our conference, in my opinion. So, Lear, what is the main focus for you as a lead defender in college? What's your mentality?
Man, that's a great question, Josh. Thanks for having me, by the way. And when it comes to just defending, man, it's just like it's just everything. Like, you know, like it's just something that I have to do in order to like make the team good and better. And it's just something that I pride myself on. You know, so it's not the sexiest thing to do. You don't really get all the box score stuff, but I don't care because like that's my job.
Yeah.
So
He does all the dirty work.
yeah.
At the end of the day, everybody on the court hears you.
Yeah.
And in the stands.
Yeah.
Very good
And on the
communicator.
live stream.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got to, bro. Got to be a good communicator. That's part of defense, you know. So.
All right, we got Cal. He's 6'8", jumps out of the gym. It's his second year here, Brian. What's your vertical, Cal?
Probably about 40.
40 something. Long wingspan. He's got a few dunks in the time he's played this year. So Cal, when did you first notice you could jump so high, and why are you so bouncy? Why do you think you're so bouncy?
So, I wasn't really athletic until probably right before junior year of high school.
Junior year?
Actually.
Okay.
So, my entire family's late bloomers.
Yeah.
All the way back. And so, you know, being that guy who couldn't jump, but watching all the people around me be able to jump. I mean, you can ask Parker. We had some high flyers on the year before us. And so you have that like strive to be able to do what they can do. And so you learn all the jumping mechanics before you're even athletic. You know, you learn all the right things to do to perfect it. And then when you're given that ability to jump and you train it and you work on it, it just all combines into being able to jump out of the gym like you said. So,
Do you think track helped?
track definitely helped. Yeah. So track senior year was really fun, but also we had a really good track coach. So I learned some good jumping techniques from him. Just overall, and you know the way to really use your whole body, swing. You know,
So
really use our momentum.
I filmed him recently. It was actually on a treadmill, and his hip extension and like femur rotation going back was insane. So, did someone coach that? Was that naturally given to you? I'm learning about it right now. So,
I mean, I'm just blessed.
you're just blessed. So
You
it's
know,
naturally given to you.
It's just naturally given.
Okay.
Just taught how to run.
I think it can be taught. More on that later.
Still waiting to be taught.
Different podcast. But
For sure.
thank you, Cal.
For sure. Thank you.
All right, now we got Yuta Yamamoto, freshman this year. He made it into the fam finally after some hot debate, but it was good.
From the photo.
How's your freshman year going, Yuta? How's everything?
I'm actually liking it. I'm really grateful for all these guys around me, especially, basketball. I came in thinking not going to play after the Southeastern game, but
Oh yeah.
I had a rough freshman year, but I really think it's just hard work, just one after another. I'm putting in the work at night.
Gonna go after this, huh?
Something stupid was.
Yeah.
We had a
You're gonna shoot
game.
after
We had a
this.
game today. I actually ran 3 miles after the game.
There you go.
There you go.
It's just work after work. Just don't, but you always have to make sure to take care of your body. That's the biggest thing. And if you keep working, I think your freshman year is going to go great, even if you play or don't. It's a lot of big experiences come through, and you still got a lot of years ahead of your way. So
Yeah. What did you expect coming into college, and was it different than you expected? How big is the jump?
the very first scrimmage I played against Rowan State, that's where the speed of the game showed really the difference.
They're athletic.
But playing Georgia basketball definitely helped coming into college, knowing, I mean, all the kids I play were all D1 athletes almost every night.
Yeah.
When
So
you were recruited as a D1.
I was at one point just, said.
Just didn't bro.
Why they didn't recruit you anymore?
So what happened was, sophomore year, AAU, I averaged 29.5 in the tournament with Atlanta Celtics, all the 4 or 5 stars.
Yeah.
And that's where a lot of kids were getting recruited. I actually got followed by 3 Furman, Liberty, I think. Some of the coaches, and they texted me saying how good I was playing. You know, they're gonna keep looking as years go on. I just didn't grow.
Yeah.
So
But you got an offer from Mercer, right?
no. I would have been there.
I'll have to look at your Instagram or Twitter again. I thought you had an offer.
Nah. But it's really. I mean, I was expecting coming in. I think every freshman expects them to be able to do their thing they did in high school, which they get humbled. Of course, almost every freshman gets humbled, but I'm blessed to be in the spot I am today. You know, I'm starting to get some playing time, starting to see the floor.
Yeah. Score.
I'm actually 7 for 7, I think, from
mid-range.
mid-range, layups. We're not gonna talk about the 3-pointers yet, but I've only shot.
Yeah. You can't shoot it like me though.
Right? But yeah, you know,
Way better.
it's just process one by one.
All right. Now we got Parker.
Big
So Parker, what are you, 6'5"?
Yeah, on a good day.
6'5" on a good day. Probably the most improved player in our whole program. Wouldn't you guys say? I mean, Cal's a close one too, I would say. But Parker, I mean, you were on JV, now you pulled up. Potentially could play the second semester, 'cause eligibility.
Come on, man.
I mean, I'm just, you know.
You've been honest.
But it leads to the question,
Yeah.
okay? You haven't played this year, so how have you personally contributed to the team?
We love our white squad, practice squad. We have a little motto, BTA. BTA. We have our black squad here, and us white squad. We put belt to butt, day in, day out.
Day in, day out.
Day in, day out.
I don't know about that.
maybe like once a week, maybe on a good week.
Yeah, but I mean,
Hey, no, in all seriousness, props to White Squad.
No,
Like they
Shout
get
out
us
White
ready
Squad,
every
shout out
week.
White Squad.
for sure.
They killed us one day this week, bad.
Oh my gosh.
And then the next
We
couple
got
days,
that,
we got back on the horse.
White squad.
But
Big white squad guy.
props to them. So Parker.
Yeah, I mean, practice squad, always gotta have a good practice squad. It's the deeper your team is, the better the team's gonna be. Also realize that I'm pretty decent at the social media thing.
Yeah, very
Started
good.
Running all our social
Amazing.
media,
Setting all this up.
graphics, videos, etc., etc. Looking to profit off that eventually one day. We'll see.
Say that, bro.
Also the director of intramurals.
Yeah.
Clap it up for Parker.
We've been busy.
Yuta, good pull, Yuta.
We back at it next semester. Finally get to dress out.
Say that.
Finally get to turn the camera around on me a little bit. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes.
Go ahead and tell them who's going with the indoor volleyball.
Yeah, you're looking at the indoor volleyball champions.
Right here.
We're getting it
Hopefully.
done.
Back-to-back second places in sand volleyball. So.
That'd be a sin.
Yeah.
It was
We
my
might have
fault.
to edit that out.
It was
but,
my fault, bro. My bad.
Nah.
I sold the clip.
It's
No,
okay.
I mean Devon too.
The ball was nice.
So for
Jumping,
reference,
yeah.
Devon is like 25-year-old with a 40-inch vertical.
Yeah.
I mean, dude's a killer.
Dude's a beast.
Dude's tore his ACL twice, his PCL twice, and his MCL, and can still 360 heads tomahawk.
You got what, like 18 years eligibility left?
How are you a 25-year-old junior? I didn't know that was possible.
Junior?
Hey,
Devon, I still love you.
Love Devon.
Love Devon.
Love
Devon
Devon.
is
Devon, all right, right.
It's his RA.
Devon is one of the nicest dudes. He's got the heart of a 10-year-old kid. He is a teddy
He's
bear.
amazing.
Although
Love that guy.
He said Wicked was good.
Ah.
Nah.
So remember that 10-year-old heart. He's a 10-year-old at heart. He built like your uncle.
Strong. All right.
Uncle Vaughn, bro. Shout out Uncle Vaughn on weed.
I got a question for the group now. Okay. So like compared to other teams, like high school teams, previous college teams, like last year, year before, my old team, which actually had a great culture. But how has the culture been this year? Like, has it been rocky, bumpy?
Man, I ain't
Pretty
gonna lie to you.
good.
I can't lie to you, twin. This year, I've been here 4 years, and this year's the best the coach has ever been. Like,
I've been
I
here
would
two,
appreciate
and I think it's a lot better than last year.
yeah. Compared to my first 3 years, it's night and day. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Records.
And why do you think so?
I think we just have more older guys this year than last year, and also just more guys that have better attitudes on the team this year. Like last year and the year before, it felt like we had more guys that are doing it for themselves than for the team, and more guys that, you know, it was cliques. Like every group's gonna have cliques, but I'm talking about, like, I mean, we got one right here, but it's a positive clique, not a negative. Like, there's just negative cliques that just bicker
And are closed off.
closed off. Like, we're not closed off.
It's rare that you're gonna find a team where any person willingly will hang out with someone else, like any other person on the team.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like we have a Mario Kart league of all things,
Yeah.
and like the whole team's in there. Like
Yeah.
from
Any given night. Shout
our,
out Nick.
our leading
Shout out
scorer
Champ,
down to like the lowest bench player. Like we are all hanging out. Like we are all cool with each other. You don't see that often.
Nope.
Like I got pulled up last year because of how bad our chemistry was.
Yeah. I mean,
No,
it's good.
I can say something.
Yeah.
I mean, I
You
personally,
can say anything.
well,
Just don't be dumb.
well, I actually love culture here as a freshman. I think this is probably one of the best teams I can ever ask for as a freshman coming in. All the older guys knowing what they're doing. Everybody like helping me out with everything. I mean, you know, I was on white squad at one point. Got the black squad, didn't know a single play, but man, but every single one of them, everybody helps you out. Coaches help you out, and outside of basketball, we all really do have a great chemistry with each other. I mean, I don't even know. Like we have. I think the camera guy definitely helps us the most with a lot of vlogs that put us together. He set up a lot of things together. And I think that's definitely one of the biggest things that's helping our chemistry out.
I think it translates to the court too.
Without a doubt.
Like 100%. So.
Yeah.
Everybody
Which-
steps in their roles.
Me and Cal, we played with each other always, and we have never been on a bad team. Never. I think the worst record we've ever had as a team was probably last year. Last year.
Which was, it was just above 500.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which we lost a total of, I looked at it, we lost a total of 11 games our entire high school career.
Yeah.
And this is by far the best team we've ever had. Like, we had a team where you could honestly say 5 or 6 guys could have gone D2 and up with recruiting, and we're just in a bad area for recruiting.
Yeah, that's true.
And even then, like, you don't see that good of a chemistry. Even in high school, we grew up with each other there, and we still don't have as good as a chemistry as we have here. I mean, I don't know if it's because we're forced to hang out with each other because we're normal, but,
Yeah.
but still, like, we enjoy each other's company more on this team than any other team I've been a part of.
Yeah, I mean, I would completely agree, and it's just because like you said, we're all here together, but like in high school, you know, you hang out with your group during practice even, you wouldn't even hang out with them during practice, but especially like after practice, everybody just goes their separate ways, does their separate things.
It goes home.
Yeah, but like on campus, there ain't really nowhere else to go. So,
Here.
you know, I mean, you
Taco
you
Bell.
got a roommate, you got a roommate with one of them most likely, and your suite mate with 2 more probably, unless you're in long. But
Which, I mean, even
When
then, some teams, you know, you go back to the room, you chill. Like, we'll have multiple nights a week where we have 8, 9, 10 guys in one room playing Mario Kart. Or, like we have them go play or watch some NBA games.
Yes,
6,
watch
7
some
guys.
games yesterday.
Watched Jokic yesterday.
Yeah, we'll study the game.
Jalen Brunson. My God.
Yeah. All right.
I love you, Jalen.
Back to the start. Who did I start with?
You started with me.
All right, we'll go back to you. So, you're an old guy. I mean, a little younger than me.
Oh, man.
Been here 4 years. How has your game adapted during 4 years of college basketball? Especially since high school.
That's a great question. Oh my gosh. So,
That's a great question.
So, in college sports, everybody was the guy at one point. This guy was the guy. This guy was the guy.
I have
Parker
never
was
been
a
that
Robin.
guy. I have never
Parker
been
was a
that guy.
Robin, but it's okay.
Oh, except the AAU. When it came to AAU,
Jamal was the guy. I was kind of the guy. I was like 1A, 1B, because the guy that was the guy plays at Penn State. So
It makes
so you were the
it's-
Robin.
Okay,
So I was the Robin.
Okay,
I was the Robin too.
Hey, you
But
were
like-
a good Robin.
But like,
Yeah.
it was kind of but
Ain't no problem being Robin.
it's no problem. Come on, Park. We
you've
good.
been there.
Yeah,
You've
my
been
God.
there.
We good. So basically,
it'll probably be a Batman.
snap. Nah, but basically, like, the way I had to adjust when I got here was just like, I had to become a way better all-around player. Like in high school, all I did was run off screens and shoot threes. That's it, and and get rebounds. That's it.
That's crazy.
And it's crazy to think that now I don't really shoot threes as much.
Hit one tonight.
Hit one tonight, which is good.
At least shot one. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like, and honestly, like, shoot the ball. It's kind of like a confidence thing that I've slowly gotten back to. But it's okay. So, like, now you could ask my teammates from high school, and they would never believe that I'm the best defender or one of the better defenders on the team.
Seriously, best
You know?
defender on the team.
So, like, I mean, I didn't want to say that.
We'll say it. You're the best defender on the team.
So, like,
it's annoying.
So like basically, in high school I was really just an offensive player only. Didn't really try to do little things. I'd get offensive rebounds, but that's about it, right? So like here, the way I'd adapt was I needed to get in better shape because the speed is crazy, and I got in better shape. And then when I got too skinny, I said, "Oh, I need the physicality is killing me." So I put on some muscle. So now I'm bigger, and I still have the speed that I had before. So it's just like, you gotta adapt every year, you know what I'm saying? You gotta
Every
adapt.
year.
That's a big thing, you know what I'm saying? You gotta find your niche and literally
Find your niche.
your niche.
Yeah.
You know, like you're like
Niche.
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 Same thing.
I say niche.
Niche.
Find your niche, man. Like what's your niche, Parker?
I get rebounds. I said screens.
Yeah, there you go.
That's
Big
my niche.
Yeah,
That's
athletic,
my niche.
Same thing.
shoots. You know,
That's what I'm saying. So
long.
like basically, okay,
Don't turn the ball.
you gotta find your niche.
Thank you.
And you gotta be elite at it. You gotta be elite at it. You know what I'm saying? So like, I would say that I'm elite at my niche
Thank you.
on defense,
Very
and
true.
and just basically, you just gotta learn. I just gotta learn how to be a team guy, and I learned from previous guys. You know what I'm saying? And talking. I wasn't really a communicator on defense in high school. I was to an extent, but not the way I am now.
Is cutting too? He's
Cutting, yeah.
You
It's got
and
Ian's
a great cutter. Dalen's
Dalen's
a great cutter. We have
Cole's a good cutter.
Cole is very smart.
when you got such a good passing big at like the top of the key.
This guy,
Appreciate it.
great passer. So honestly, I got my cutting from high school. So shout out Coach Massey for watching this.
Alright.
He literally made it like a focal point. Him and all the coaching staff, Perry and Sexton. We would pass and cut, and he would get on you if you don't cut hard. So I got it from that because high school, like you have to like move out the ball because you can't necessarily just do this because they just stand there.
Yeah.
And you can hold the ball or whatever, and it's just it's not really effective. So I got that from that, and I just really like made it even better when I got to college.
Yeah,
So
it's really nice as a passer to have guys that cut so well on this team. So
Yeah. As our two bigs, the whole zoom action is meant for us to get the ball on us to find
Yeah.
people.
under the Zoom.
It really helps to our strengths.
So yeah, I think I adapted really well since I got to college. I know I can do more,
Yeah.
but I'm not tripping about it because like we're winning. You know what I'm saying?
And everyone has their role. Like that was who said that tonight or yesterday? No, today. This
Derek,
morning.
yeah,
Derek
Derek.
was like,
Shout out there.
like great teams.
Dude.
Everyone knows their role, and so the
So that's
quicker a
my-
team can figure that out,
That's
the
my
quicker
role.
everyone-
9 points, 6 rebounds, whatever. That's fine. I'm cool with that. You know what I'm
Occasional double.
saying? Occasional double.
Yeah. All right.
We'll be right back. We're actually gonna hit an ad break really quickly.
PTT. Follow for more.
All right, we're back.
Yodi.
So now I want to switch things a little bit. We're gonna do player comps. Okay, I'm
Ooh.
starting with Parker. Parker might be a little easier. Who do we think Parker
No,
plays most
so-
like? You go first, and then the group.
Who said it yesterday? Was it yesterday or the day before? I hit a three and someone else. Tiago Splitter.
That was X. That was love.
Tiago Splitter is the craziest comp I have ever been told in my life.
Dude, that's
accurate?
That's a pull, man.
I mean, I would say so.
You got a
Like,
ring.
I mean, in high school, you know, everybody called me Jokic because I was a passing big. I'm not as good as Jokic. I ain't gonna drop that many points on you. So we'll say I'm trying to think of like
Rookie
someone,
Jokic.
I'm trying to think of like someone smaller, like a big that kind of dishes and just kind of stays inside. Who do you think?
Who's the Thunder guy? There's
Hardenstein?
Nah,
Hardenstein?
He big.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's not a bad
That's not a
comp.
bad
Not
comp.
a bad comp.
He's good. He's so good.
he is good. Like,
Splitter's good.
And we talking about
Splitter's good too.
college. You could go to college like
I don't know. Like,
Kennedy
I would
Meeks.
say if Goga Badoxi could pass a little better.
I like that. No, he's good.
That's a good
He's the backup big on man.
Orlando. The
Orlando.
white guy with the really big beard.
He's good.
Okay.
Like, if Goga Badoxi would average 2 more assists a game and like maybe 2 less points.
He's good, bro.
That's fair. That's fair.
He's a good big man.
a professional somewhere in Europe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at any 6'5" white guy that's like a 4 in Europe. That's
Okay.
probably how I play.
What do you think, Josh?
I mean, I would go with the OKC guy.
Hartenstein?
Yeah, whatever his name is.
Man, I wish I was a lob threat.
Because we watched him
Yeah.
yesterday. A lot of backdoor. He's a lefty,
Yeah.
but Parker's right.
I'm trying to think of somebody besides Tiago Splitter or Hardenstein.
Yeah.
What do you think, Lear? We're gonna go
Ooh! I got a crazy pull.
for him.
Yes, Luke Longley.
Luke Longley.
Luke Longley.
Honestly, it's not
He
horrible.
played with the Bulls. Big
He was
man.
that point big. He was that
Point big.
Yeah,
he
that's
got a
fair.
little mid range.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
He played
good.
with Jordan, right?
Played with
Yeah, he's
Jordan.
good,
Yeah.
man. That's not a bad one.
Great one.
It's a great pull from Lear.
All right, Yuta Yamamoto.
Call me a historian.
Judah.
Who we thinking
Well,
about?
I get to say my own.
Yeah, you go
Who do
first.
you think?
What about
will play
wait,
that?
we forgot Cal.
We're just going.
We're
I don't know.
Cal didn't give his comp.
I was just agreeing.
Yeah, he was
Those
my
are all
take.
great comps.
Just.
Yeah, what's your comp, bro?
Luka Garza.
Bro, he can
I
shoot
don't-
a
I don't
three
know
though
if
like
he's
crazy.
Dude,
Luka
he's
Garza.
crazy.
It's crazy. He's
Look,
tough.
Maybe
I
Iowa
will
Luka.
Yeah, he came up with the Jokic thing.
Yeah, I call him Jokic. but-
Okay, Jokic then.
But, like,
Jokic.
also, he averaged a lot more points then than he does now.
At the AAU,
Jokic,
I averaged
Jokic,
like a
like-
smooth 15, 10, and 6.
So, like, he really was Jokic back
Oh,
then.
I already know my comp for Yuta.
All right, who you got?
Don't take my park.
I mean, we all know
Don't
if
take
you
Yuta.
look at the NBA,
Dude, don't take that one.
Oh,
Take
oh,
it. Take it.
Nah,
Take
nah.
it. Take it.
I honestly think I'm a solid, point guard, small guard. I think I'd say I'm like a little bit of Fred VanVleet, Jalen Brunson in me.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Brunson.
A little bit of midi
You like
work.
that?
I love
Khalil,
the
if you
mid-range,
say
actually.
Yuki,
That gummit Parker. He's literally Yuki.
why?
I mean, even I think we do.
He
play.
plays
If you
exactly
look at
like
it, if you look at him, we do play.
Yuki from the Grizzlies.
5'5".
The two-way guy plays exactly like. There literally could be. Y'all could switch and be. You could be in the league, Yuta. You could be on the
I
Grizzlies.
mean, I think I play like a Jameer Nelson,
Jameer
That's a-
Nelson?
Yeah,
You know,
that's a
one
good.
thing-
Jameer Nelson's a good
I'm
comp.
thinking like a rookie sophomore year Moses Moody.
Okay.
He'll get his
Moses
back.
Moody.
He's like 6'6". But he was like a guard.
He don't play like Yuta.
He kind of came off the screen. He'd shoot the 3, he'll hit the mid range. He got in his bag. Like when he needed to, he'd get in his bag. He'll dish, but he got in his bag.
Okay.
Shay.
Shit, bro.
I don't know about
Yeah.
Shay.
Kennesaw State, he was playing like Shea, I'll tell you.
Oh yeah.
Actually,
Hey, pull up the clicker, Yuta. Pull up. Got you.
I've never seen.
Reggie, find that for us.
And it's really hard. Yamamoto hits the spin move in the paint and drops it in.
He got a spin move first.
I've
Right.
never seen an opposing
Pull it up.
student section go so nuts for a role player off the other team. Like you had the
Man.
banana dudes that like with the cannon up.
Weren't they
there,
like DMing you, bro?
Crazy.
Oh,
They was
yeah.
DMing him after
Come
the
to
game.
Kennesaw
Dude,
State.
when you scored, they erupted.
The entire room was like, Yuta.
I'm not gonna hold you. That first bucket, even I was surprised I did a turnaround fadeaway jump
That was
shot
your
for my
first-
first ever
yeah.
shot.
Right, you
First
watch the
college
clip, I
bucket.
about ran out of the building. Me and Ray both about ran out the building.
Josh, what's your comp? In Cal.
I don't know,
Oh, yeah,
man.
good
Maybe
Josh.
like.
Well, that's clearly Muggsy Bogues.
That's good. That's good. That's what
no web, no bounce.
Jared Jack.
Yeah, that's
Jared
good.
Jack.
That's a
Jared
good
Jack.
That's a great pull.
One of the
That's a great
Trailblazers.
pull. Bro.
Josh Rowe.
Joshua
Me?
Potter.
Oh, I didn't know mine. Don't take mine though.
I don't know, man. I mean, selfishly,
You're probably okay.
I want to say Jokic.
Yeah.
You lead the league in assists.
But like our body types, like I'm skinny.
He leads the league in assists. He is probably Jokic.
I'm not going to
Second in
I'll
rebounds.
give him some
First in
Draymond in
steals.
him. Draymond in him.
Draymond.
Hey,
No. No.
2016 Draymond.
2016.
He could shoot the 3-ball, pass the heck out of rock, plays deep, leading the league in steals, rebounds.
I only say
I mean,
not.
Trust.
I only say not because
Snap.
Josh is smooth with it. Josh is smooth. Draymond is
He
good lord, he
could
is
bring
not
it.
smooth.
Yeah.
Snap.
Josh is electric. Draymond Green running off diesel.
That's right. I'm gonna go Jokic, just because I love Jokic.
That's
Shout out to Jokic. If you watch this, Jokic, I might cry. Anyway, what are your guys?
I'm gonna be honest. I'm thinking like sophomore Alfred Sengun.
He always brings
Oh,
us all.
Sengun is perfect.
Because
That's a
Sengun
great
right
goal.
now,
It is perfect.
Sengun right now is a little better than him, but like Josh,
Obviously.
Josh will hit some crazy pass, and Sengun like he got
Sengun
some
is so cool.
crazy passes in his dad. He'll get the board and he'll like do some crazy like a guard move.
Victor Wembanyama.
All right, and this being said, Draymond.
Victor
All right.
Wembanyama.
You.
I mean, y'all are forgetting his nickname. Timmy D.
Snap, you took that from me. You took mine. Oh.
That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
This guy said bucket inside. That's Tim Duncan himself.
Bro took my freaking pull, bro.
One of the
Snap.
best.
Well, all right.
Actually, with the way you be hitting them post fades, you're dirt.
Dirt.
I ain't
Dirt.
gonna
Dirt,
lie. You
too.
shoot the 3-ball too.
Dirt.
All right.
I love
You
Dirt.
got the back down, post up, fade away, and the 3-ball. So you make
All right, so this is just solely on his go-to move. It's not his comp. Moses Malone baby hook.
Okay.
Buddy got that baby hook on.
He might have the best hook
Baby hook.
I've ever seen.
Bro.
His hook is
Against
crazy.
Cumberland, bro.
Oh my goodness. You have the dude looking at my camera doing this.
Bro, I've never
I don't know how
seen.
I went unconscious.
I've never seen a freaking mid-range baby hook in my life.
He hit it.
shot it from 17 feet and was like,
Not only that, he hit it
I don't know
from
where that comes
18 feet behind the backboard, right hand, right side of the floor, tossed it and ran away. Like,
man,
he
what's
hit it and then
What's
went
going
away.
in?
I'm not
Yeah.
I'm not gonna hold you today. I was on the bench watching. I think he hit he stopped, turned around and
Oh, the one I got
yeah,
fouled?
yeah.
bro, you got
They
fouled
didn't call
hard.
game, dog.
I'm not gonna hold you. I was about to crash. I was like, what did we shoot? Come on, Josh!
He'll make you stand up, turn around like, don't just turn around and like we're getting back on the because they're taking the ball out.
Yeah.
And you're like,
You're like, oh!
That was it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sometimes a little goofy, but.
Hey, it goes in.
It goes in. That's all that matters.
Cow.
No, it's clear.
We know it's close.
It is clear.
Oh, Draymond
my-
Green. I
my
said
roommate, that's my-
Draymond Green. Yeah.
What do you think for yourself?
probably Draymond Green.
Okay.
I like that.
Let's think outside the
Oh,
box.
I ain't thinking nothing.
Yeah.
What are we thinking?
I don't know, man.
Shout out Draymond.
No
A lot of
bounce.
respect for you.
No
buddy.
bounce. Zion Williams.
Dang!
Like compared to Zion.
Who's a good?
I don't want to be
3
Zion. He's lazy on defense.
3-and-D guy.
He's so. You remember what bro said?
Oh, man, build wise.
That's fair.
You know who low-key good? Trey Murphy. A bounceless Trey Murphy.
Where you get these? Yo, he's shooting from like.
He
He's
can
a
jump.
50% three-point shooter. I'm not Trey Murphy.
You had a nice dunk today in warm-ups.
I did have a
Yeah,
nice
you know Trey Murphy.
He
Get
can
the
shoot.
3 when he needs to. He gonna lock you down on.
Hey, I'm not gonna.
I like
hey,
Trey Murphy.
Hey, I'm not gonna hold.
I like his game.
Tony Snell.
Bro, what?
No, not wait. No, not
He's shooting 100%.
Tony
from the
Snell.
field.
Bobby Portis.
Oh,
I like that. I like that. I like that.
Bobby Portis, because
Bobby Portis is a bucket.
he is leading the league
in field goal
in
percentage.
field goal percentage for our
Bobby
conference.
Portis.
So he's
That's
Tony
a
Snell.
great compliment.
Yeah, I mean
Snap.
Tony
Shoot
Snell would
100%
go
from
100% from I think like
Yeah, nice.
2021 to 2023 in free throws.
That's
Bro, he
basically
shot like 22 free throws.
Doesn't matter. He did not. Okay, you're shooting like 5 shots a game.
I can't help that.
Field goal
DG
percentage.
is shooting 85.
Tony
He's
Snell
making a
has
lot,
a-
so I can't get mad. But he shoots like 35 now.
Hey, is Evan Turner? Is that a decent one?
He's kind of a point guard.
I know.
He's
I
kind
know.
of a point
He
forward.
like a 2, yeah, point forward.
I can dribble, but not
Oh.
like Turner.
Julius Randle.
That's solid.
I'll take it.
that one.
I'll take it,
Take
but
that
Parker's
one.
like,
That's
he
my
scores.
pick.
He scores. way
Julius
better
Randle
than
just don't be getting active on defense like that though.
A little
But-
He
but
scores
he's
better. True.
Big body.
little
He's
Steve
a lefty, but
little Steve Adams.
like he had that hook tonight.
Bro,
Steven Adams.
Steven
Steven
Adams.
Adams.
He can't even dribble.
All right, we don't.
Bro, what's up, Cal? What about you?
I'll
Cal?
say you're a big, strong dude.
Clint Capella. Bro, all right, bro.
Not
Next person.
All right, Cal. Who's your player count?
Brian. White
said-
Mamba. Brian Campbell.
Nah, man.
Man.
I mean, like, I try to play like Kevin Durant. Doesn't mean I actually play like Kevin Durant.
I'm not going
That's
to.
fair.
Hey, he did.
Cross.
Cross, step back, buzzer.
That was dirty.
That was
That's
dirty.
the T-Dub
Hey,
game.
that's right there.
Yeah. Play
Reggie,
that right there.
pull it up.
Play the T-Dub game. That clip. Actually, the whole T-Dub game. Just play the whole T-Dub game. I'm Kevin Durant that game. So.
He was
So here we go. So we got Kevin Durant, who's at a lesser level.
Who's
We're
this?
going
Yeah.
Dragon Bender.
You just gave this dude a freaking bust, bro.
Alright, chill.
That's
Chill,
crazy.
chill, chill.
That's crazy.
Derek Jones Jr. Derek Jones Jr.
Derek Jones Jr.
Okay, high
Not
flyer.
bad.
He'll play that. He'll play.
I like-
Blocks.
I think you're like my pool.
I like some
Mine's are crazy.
Herb Jones.
Herb Jones.
Herb Jones, yeah.
What about
Herb
you?
Jones.
What about you?
Chet would be a good one.
Chet's good. Chet would be
Chet
good.
is
All right,
good.
mine's gonna be the go. Brent Berry.
Oh.
Brent Berry, white dude, can dunk, can shoot. Dude, how did I not know who Brent Berry is? He won a dunk contest, bro, in the league.
When?
In like the 90s.
My bad.
You want to know
Spurs legend Brent Berry. I love you, bro.
basketball history? Him.
Bro, he got on that rim.
No,
Not me.
some Michael
Dude.
Jordan.
And he can shoot. He can shoot.
Some
Bro.
Michael
Mike
Jordan.
all back into that.
Michael Jordan.
All right, you want somebody that you know? Somebody that you know?
Yeah, I hope so.
We got one.
Dontis Munionis.
Okay, y'all really want Andre or Andrani Kirilenko?
Karolinko.
Karolinko.
Are you talking
He's a
about
complete.
AK-47?
Yeah, he can.
AK-47.
Yeah,
He gets
yeah.
the
Strong white guy. He'll get his bag. He'll throw one down. You know.
Yeah, okay, I'm
Plus,
there.
like,
Dude,
Are you a depoy though? Because
Is it-
he's a depoy.
Is it
How could
Andrani?
he got like so many blocks, bro?
Is it
Karolinko
Andre?
averaged
today?
He averaged like 3 blocks a game, but 2 steals.
Is it
He was
Andre
in the whole game.
Kirilenko?
Yeah,
Three blocks a game.
okay. I like that.
Well,
Is it
AK-47.
is it
That's good.
Andrani or is it Andre?
That's Andre.
Andre Kirilenko.
Andre.
All right.
Good for
We are going to go to Yuta for this next question.
Jamal Davis.
All right. As a smaller point guard,
Ah.
as a smaller point guard playing college, what are some tips you can give our viewers to help them in high school and then possibly in their transition to college? Like, what are some things that taller guards don't need to worry about? You know, what are some tips you can give to help smaller guards?
I think this goes to all guards, honestly, but especially when you have a small frame, smaller, you're shorter, you're gonna have an advantage of being faster and you get to keep the ball within your circle way more. So it's gonna be a lot easier for you to be low to the ground versus taller guards. And it's hard for taller guards when they guard you getting low to the ground. Because when they get low, they're not going to be able to stop you when you blow by them. So if you work on having a tight handle and work on hand swipes, I think that's a really good tip on the when they press you. And all small guards, you need to be a knockdown shooter, knockdown 3-point shooter. And I think recently, especially, the mid range has been reviving.
Okay.
That's been a really a lot of small guards. If you that little one dribble quick mid range, because you're so much faster. If you blow by the defender, they're gonna try to cut you off. As they try to cut you off, you pull straight up. That's hard to guard, and that's gonna open up more hezzy into a layup versus step back threes and stuff like that. So I think you need to incorporate the mid range game into your for sure.
Yeah. Okay. You did that today in our game today.
Almost every game. Yeah,
Almost every game.
Every game I played.
Hey, was
yeah.
that a screen? Was that a screen?
Clear
We
D.
needed it too. We needed it.
Yeah.
Jamal.
All right.
Edward.
Another thing.
My bad. You got it.
You can never be scared of nobody because you're the smallest guy on the court, and if you're scared, you're not gonna get nowhere in life.
Say that.
nowhere. Like
That's
all
true
these,
for everybody.
but all these dudes you're gonna play against are gonna be 6'4", 6'3", 6-foot guards that are stronger, can jump higher. You gotta be in their grill on defense. You gotta be ready. Like they're gonna bump you. You gotta be ready for the bump. Get in the weight room, and
Yeah.
that's all there is for real.
This guy works as hard as anybody on this team, or if not the hardest. So
This man literally is in the gym more than class. It's crazy. I've never seen something like that before.
yeah. So this next question is for you. How did you prepare athletically for this bigger role you have this season? How did you prepare last summer for it?
Okay, so over the summer, knowing that from last year that I was probably gonna have a bigger role this year.
Yeah.
I just saw what actually Logan was doing. Shout out Logan.
Shout out
My boy.
Logan hater,
He is an original member of this fam. We miss him dearly. He's at
Miss him.
Florida Tech right now.
Florida
Hooping
Hooping
for you.
at D2.
Love you, Logan.
He getting that education in.
Correct.
So I saw what Logan was doing and saw how he used his athleticism and his build overall and his strength to benefit him in every aspect of the game. And so I wanted to take that and do the same for myself. Get more athletic, get a little faster, get a little stronger. And so I trained all summer with Dalton Reitmeyer, actually my cousin. Shout out, Get Right, Stay Right.
That's the trainer.
Get right, stay right.
Boys.
What in them?
And so he had me on a vert program some days for like a month or two, and he had me on a speed program. All along while we was getting shots up every day too, getting the handles better, getting the moves better, getting a little quicker and everything. And so I would just say, get you a good trainer. Make sure you're doing the right things every day. He was also a nutrition specialist as well.
Okay.
Yeah, Josh got me right last year as well while we were here. But then when I went home, obviously got to get some training.
It's hard to not listen to a dude that went to IMG, trained for the Olympics, roommates with Bruno Fernando, who's in the league.
His trainer, not me. No.
Yeah, that's our trainer. He's done it all. Played professionally, tried out for G League. He's been there. You got to listen to those mentors in your life.
Done that. But he's also not just a basketball player. He's a nutritionist as well. He knows how the body works. He's not just going to have you throwing around heavy weights. Josh as well, he does the same type of workout, same type of lifts. That's why he's athletic. It's not just about throwing around heavy weights all the time. If you don't work out like your quickness and your mobility and you just throw on muscle, you're going to slow yourself down. So you got to be mobile and be able to jump out the gym.
Yeah. Everyone's different, athletically speaking. So
Muscle does help.
Muscle can help. Some guys.
For sure.
Some guys can jump.
Some
Some
guys
guys,
are more
cannot
tendy.
jump.
Fascial driven. Some are hybrids.
And I'm just me.
Muscle. A lot of muscle.
Draymond Green.
Still quick though.
Yeah.
Quick feet.
Quick. Quick hands.
With the back cuts.
Thank you. What about nutrition? Did your trainer teach you?
Overall, with my build, just eat more.
Just eat more
seriously.
calories.
You burn so much as a college athlete overall. Yeah, for sure. But you burn so many calories just in your daily, going to classes. Your brain burns a lot of calories. Going to practice, if you got lift as well, or just shoot around, you got all this extra stuff you're doing. You're gonna burn a lot of calories. And when you're tall and skinny like myself, you burn even more calories. And so if you're not eating enough, you're not gonna get any stronger, get any faster, get any better overall. And you gotta get your sleep too. Gotta get your sleep.
Sleep is very
That's
important.
a big one. It's a very big one.
Especially in college. Freedom's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to learn how to handle. You don't think about sleep the first couple months of college. You're trying to hang out with everybody.
Yeah, true that.
Especially, when we all tall, you should listen to all the tall kids. Sleep does help, right?
Sleep.
All of us.
Sleep.
Drink your milk.
Yeah.
Sleep
Definitely.
does.
Did you do that?
Chill.
I mean,
So next question for Parker. Improving so much since high school and then your freshman year to now, where have you improved that much? And then how did you do so?
Yeah, I can start it off by saying shout out Coach Rico, but I get called to his office 2 weeks into my freshman year here, and he looks at me. He goes straight up. He didn't say that. He ain't got that terminology. Listen, he's like, "You are the worst offensive player in this program." He said areas to improve, all of them, every single. And he wasn't wrong. I was trash when I got here. I didn't know how to play with this many dudes that thought they were the guy. I've always been a pass first big. So if I had the rock in my hand, it was cancel out that possession and nothing's gonna happen. But you know that when someone tells you you're the worst player in a program,
Offensively.
no, it was there that I was he thought I was, which I was to start that year. I was probably one of the worst.
Yeah. No, like,
He said
are you talking top, like, the varsity guys or everybody?
I'm talking everybody. I was
Not
everybody.
I was down there, but you know, I think confidence is a big thing. My game revolves a lot around confidence. Like it's always been that way. The more confident I am, the better I play, which that's true with everybody.
Yeah.
But being a big that like a pass first big, like confidence needs a lot of it. And I guess I really wasn't used to the physicality. Back home, you know, high school, the big man you played was either a 6'8" stick or a offensive lineman.
That's short. Yeah.
Yeah, like that's the only two. Like I didn't play much good competition, so I could walk out there and stand on my tippy toes and get 8 boards a game. So I mean, I wasn't really used to like grown men rebounding. Like AAU, I was almost a guard, so I wasn't really in there clashing. And I mean, the physicality almost threw me off my game. So coming in, you know, starting to play more against guys like clear. Like over the summer, my summer before I came here, I played against Jamari Bostic, who's not with us anymore, but he's a dude. He's a
Big
6'5", big dude. He would crash. And I mean, that's how I had to learn to do it. Is I chose to guard him. I chose to guard clear. I chose like James Nolan. He's a big, like he's a physical dude. And once I kind of started, you know, getting my own on like the rebounding end, that just kind of started clicking. Like I get more trust with my guys. If I cut a board, I hit the ball. And if I got the ball, you know, you cut. Shout out Chan Bam. Like me and him was on JV last year, and we had that connection. He cut, I hit, and that's a layup every time. You count the points. I mean, once I started getting to a rhythm, that's really when I started to improve. And then cut to break last year, I get pulled up because we lost a few people. Started out the same way. Like I was unplayable on white squad because I had no confidence.
And you didn't know the plays. And
I mean, I didn't know the plays, but still, like, yeah, it was a learning curve.
Yeah.
I mean, it's tough going from JV to varsity because, I mean, like I said, it's a whole different level of physicality. And it just kind of came with, like, the more confidence I got, the better I do. You know, I'd come in and my first day, my first practice with varsity, I blocked Logan twice. Logan dunked on people that year, and I pinned him off the glass, and that was great. And then, like, the next 4 practices, I couldn't do nothing. Like, not a thing. But, you know, just confidence. That's something you got to build, and that's the biggest thing to anybody's game, whether you're a 5'5" guard or a 6'5" big man. I mean, it's all about confidence.
Another thing, like you mentioned, is like picking harder people to guard all the time, and testing yourself. Like that's
if you ain't
it helps them improve so much.
If you ain't gonna challenge yourself, you're not gonna get better.
Yeah.
Respectfully, I did not really improve that much in high school because the dudes I was playing. We played maybe 4 guys that played in college once we graduated.
Yeah.
We go on the AU circuit. I'm guarding like Jalen Curry. I mean, we played Rob Dillingham. We played 7'1" big dude at Virginia Tech now. That's where you improve. When you go out of your way to guard these dudes, like Combine Academy, like Team Curry's, Team CP3, all those teams, that's when you get better.
Yeah.
When you play that better comp, that's when you, even if you do bad. Like Jalen Curry, first play, he went by our guard, he went by me 360 lob. I was like, we about to get smoked. And we did. But we got better because we playing dudes like that. We know we can hang with them, but we can compete with them.
Yeah. That's good. That's really good. All right, now I just got some group questions to tie things up at the end. First off, does anyone have any tips for those wanting to play college? Like, I know I have a couple of you here.
I got some. Like I said before, find your niche and be elite at it. If you're a guard, like you'd have said, and you're a short guard, you don't really get a lot of opportunity. Be an elite shooter and pick up full court. That is what coaches want. If you're someone like Cal, athletic, and you know, and like have some skill and stuff like that, use your athleticism to the best of your ability, and get better every single year. If you're someone like Parker, who's like a point forward, be elite at that. If you're someone like Josh, who does a little bit of everything, be elite. You got to be elite at your niche, and I think that's what coaches look for. Coaches don't look for guys that average 30 points a game, like they do, but you're not gonna average 30 in college. No one does.
Yeah.
There's a select few, no matter what level it is, that average 30, and they're the guy. And do they win? Usually no. They're looking for people that can be elite at their roles and be good. So don't worry if you have a college coach watching you, and don't worry. Oh, I need to average. I need to get 30. I need to get 20. I need to do this. No, play defense. Talk on defense. I don't think a single high school kid on the planet Earth talks on defense. If you do, a coach will look at you. Simple as that. Just do something to make my fault. You done. Do something to make yourself stand out, because the transfer portal is a real thing.
It is.
And it's a lot harder to go to college. Like my year, I was COVID, so it was hard. But like,
we both were.
like Josh, COVID. Like COVID was harder for us. Like, we could have went somewhere higher out of high school, but we did the best we could with what we had. Now with the transfer portal and JUCO and NIL, it's a lot harder to get college looks. So you really need to bring your A game, and also do good on your grades.
Yeah,
Stay on your grades.
it's a big thing,
It's huge.
especially in college. Like coaches don't want to worry about you, right? So if you have good grades and you bring that to college, you have good habits. Like coaches love that. So like that's one thing that I'd say all of us have been pretty good at. And you know, there's times you might lapse with the grades a little bit, but get right back on that horse. Like professors will work with you if you pay attention and you head nod and all these things. So I think that's a good tip.
We were supposed to play a kid today. 0.9 GPA.
Yeah, we were supposed to play a guy today
0.9,
who
which is crazy.
dropped out, but so that was, I mean, he didn't play, so that was nice, but you know,
One thing I want to add with Khalil was, if you look at the college, like who won the NCAA March Madness last year? UConn.
UConn, yeah.
One of the team, like I didn't see a lot of players who averaged. There was no player that averaged 30 or something.
No.
But every single guy, even Stephon Castle, did his
Who's in the
role.
league
averaged,
right
like,
now.
Averaged 9 points. He's in the league averaging a good amount, way more.
I saw him last night.
Cam on the G League for the Grizzlies. He put
Cam
up
Spencer.
50 burger or something like that.
Yeah, and he
but
averaged like 10.
He was
But
like,
UConn,
a third player on that team.
Elite shooter, Cam Spencer.
College is so much harder to score versus high school and in the pros, NBA, all that. Like I think
It's
college
like-
is the hardest to
It's
score.
like European type. It's like that's that level of intensity.
yeah.
Pros are pros. Man.
And as someone that does the social media, there is gonna be someone in your life that is not as good as you that will probably get a better offer because of social media. Social media is a crazy thing nowadays. If you don't get your name out there, if you don't put yourself out there through social media, through any of these sites,
Twitter.
it's not going to get heard. I had someone, Jacob Sinyo, he was over our program for AAU. He was big on that. He had us write up emails to send to coaches. You know, you always got to be getting your highlights, get your name out there. You know, email these coaches, put stuff out there. Over our social media, I see it every day. There's people that will tag us in just day-to-day stuff, talking about their life, because that's how you get seen nowadays. We played in an area in Western North Carolina. Your name is not going to get out there. It is not. That's just how it is. You have to put your name out there. Every offer I got outside of Brian, I got through travel ball, because that's how they get your name out there. Is you see these coaches. You gotta learn how to connect. Your coach in high school sometimes won't do that. You have to be willing to do that yourself, because if you don't put anything out there, no one's gonna hear about you.
Yep.
And that's just the truth about today.
I think one big thing is any level you play in college, JUCO, NAIA, D3, D2, D1, NCCAA. I'm telling you, there's always a D1 talent in every single team. Like there's a lot of NAIA programs that play D1 programs this year.
Beat 'em.
Teams this year so
like
far.
Close.
within 10 points. Like you're gonna see.
We
like,
were
We were right there.
We were right there
We
with
were up
Tennessee
at
Tech.
halftime, weren't we?
No,
No, we were down 3.
Down by
we were
3
up,
at
one
halftime.
point we were up 18-7.
Rice is a D1 FBS school, and they lost to a team that is mediocre in NAIA.
Who?
UNT Arlington.
Yep.
I think.
Really?
Yep.
They lost to them by like 4 or something.
Yep,
Wow.
they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any given night.
Yeah, it's any given night.
Shout out Nick. Shout out Sham Bam.
Any level you play at, you're
It's elite.
blessed. You're
That's
blessed.
true. Yeah.
Elite basketball.
I'll say. Cal, what you got there? Got any advice?
Advice overall?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just in general.
I mean,
Jump on.
sure. Coming from the guy who was probably the worst one freshman year on his high school team, which
We
Parker
was
can
there.
attest
We
to
was
it.
there on that bench. It was me, him, and shout
I
out
mean,
Luke
I sat
Bama.
the bench on JV freshman year, started JV sophomore year, sat the bench on varsity junior year, and started varsity year. And the only way you progress through that is through hard work. I mean, me and Parker put in more work than anybody in that town ever. So, because I mean, the only way you're good in that town is if you're just blessed.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's no one who.
We've never had anybody. We've had a player go to the NFL.
you
We've
know,
not had a pro player in that town.
Yeah,
You
I
rarely
mean,
have a collegiate one.
I really think I think we honestly started a culture of like some of the people we
Mm-hmm.
hung out with and
Yeah.
kind of mentored now work hard. Like Max McClure, he works hard.
Yeah. No one.
Noah Brandon works hard. Like all these dudes that saw us working hard now work hard, and that's just something you have to do. I mean, you don't go from sitting the bench your freshman year on JV to being that guy senior year without working hard.
Yeah.
It's just something you have to do, and it's an obvious point, but it's just you can't miss a day. You can't miss. I mean, you can take Sundays off. You know, have your Sundays.
Take Sundays off.
Sundays.
Please take Sundays off.
Sundays.
But don't take Saturdays off if you really want to make it. You know, especially don't take weekdays off. You know, every single day, all throughout the summer. You know, even weekends during school. You know, you got all your schoolwork. I know you got your homework you got to do. You got projects. You're even in season. You got practice and stuff. But sometimes they don't do stuff on Saturdays. That's a day for you to get better when no one else is getting better, and that's when you got to work. Is when no one else is getting better than you are.
And don't work to the point where you burn out. A work day, that can just be a recovery day. You can go sit in the ice bath or anything you got.
Some free throws up. Free
Maybe
throws.
the ice bath. Maybe.
Free throws.
Free throw, like,
Sauna.
you don't have to kill yourself every day, but you gotta work hard enough to where you still got that love for the game.
And kind of piggybacking off what Cal said, like for younger guys that are watching this, don't ever give up. Like Cal's a testament to this. In middle school, I didn't play at all, and I'm the only one from that team that still plays basketball in college. Like we got some baseball guys and stuff like that, like in the league and stuff like that. But it's besides the point. The point is, if you're a middle schooler and you didn't make your team today, or if you're somebody like that that just isn't playing, don't give up.
Facts.
Use it as fuel, man. Use it as fuel. Forget what anybody else has to think. I have a tendency to worry about what other people have to think, and everybody I think in here has had that tendency before. Who cares? At the end of the day, you work as hard as you can and use that negative thing that happened to you as fuel to drive you to get better. Because you work hard and shoot, God helps you out with getting a little taller, get a little stronger,
Sir.
and
Sometimes he doesn't.
it's all gonna work, And I mean, and if it doesn't, who cares? Yuda's here. You know what I'm saying? Yuda's playing college basketball, so it's like it doesn't matter how short, how tall, you gotta work hard. That's it.
One last thing. I want to talk to my Asian basketball players. You're gonna get discriminated. It's just a natural thing.
Yeah.
Especially in America, when you're playing here, people are gonna think you suck. They gonna underestimate you. I'm telling you, don't take it lightly. Like college coaches might not recruit you just because you're Asian sometimes, and that's just facts. But as long as you keep putting in the work and start killing these dudes, and then the coaches will start seeing you. That's what you gotta do. Don't I personally think us Asians are at a disadvantage, but don't give up, cause don't pout. Don't give up, cause you're like the coach doesn't like me cause I'm Asian. just be confident in yourself. Just keep playing, and then the results will come sooner or later. It'll come. Yeah, I'm here playing college basketball. 5'5" Asian basketball player. Actually starting to get some playing time as a freshman. It's hard to do, and it's a blessing. And without a doubt, you gotta thank God. It's the biggest thing. Go to church on Sundays.
I would say going off that, if you are ever underestimated, use that to your advantage. I mean, truly.
Oh yeah.
I mean, and what Clear said, I mean, I got cut from my middle school team and was underestimated ever since. And then senior year, use that to my advantage. No one knew who I was. There was no scouts on me. I played 0 minutes the year before, or any year before that. No one knew who I was. No one knew what was going to happen. But you put that work in, and you've been underestimated all your life. Then you show them what you can do. Probably just like you did here. Probably like what everyone did here, except for Josh. Josh has always been an athlete.
Josh has always been that guy.
That's fair. I mean,
You've been
when I got to college, like I wasn't the guy right away. Like my freshman year, I played like 12 minutes off the bench.
on a national ranked team.
Great program. Love those guys to death. I think they're undefeated this year.
They are.
Shout out Dort. Just had
But we coming though.
I had to take a year off just to get my head and my body right, because honestly, like basketball it's a job when you're in college. Like we can make it as fun as we can, but like
Enjoy
it is literally a job every day.
Enjoy high school.
And we the only guys on campus right now. The girls basketball team.
Enjoy high school basketball, man. That's the most fun you'll ever have in your entire life.
AAU, you'll never have AAU ever again.
You'll have fun in college.
You'll have
too,
fun in
but
college, but it's a business, dog.
It's a business, fun business, but it's business. But the last thing I got is, anyone got any special fan memories or Brian things that you want to talk about? Like what's it like with Cal, or what's it like being sweet mates with me and Lear?
Cal a nerd, bro. he be in the books 24/7 as an engineer.
Man, you're so smart, boy.
I'm playing Valorant.
Or on the game, Fortnite, the game.
The Wii U.
Yeah, on Fortnite.
Look,
I'm
there
all
ain't
for it.
nothing wrong with being smart. Okay, now I'm not gonna lie. Like they said, like basketball ain't gonna last forever. Okay?
True that.
So sometimes you gotta do a hard major. Like I'm doing a hard major. I come back from class and lab and another class and another lab.
Yeah.
This guy's still asleep. He's still asleep. But I mean, that's just something you gotta do when you get out of college. You gonna have a good job, have a strong job after that. But it is a struggle, especially when you're playing college basketball. Especially when you see these other dudes, going to dinner, hanging out with friends, and you gotta be in the books, like you said. It kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But it's just all for the grind, It's all for getting out of there.
It's hard to say no to other things sometimes, but if you can, it helps out.
Ain't nothing wrong with being a nerd. Don't forget that.
No.
And we talking about some good fan memories. You got to shout out David Holcomb. Once a month, he'll get us together and he'll cook us up something. Bro's been around the world. He'll cook us some Brazilian steaks.
The best steak on planet Earth.
Oh my!
Bro,
Can't wait for this
Not
month.
capping.
Gordon Ramsay.
Can't wait for this
Not
month.
capping.
Gordon Ramsay, you cooked, buddy. That
Yeah.
steak is good.
It's some good food.
Yeah. Shout out family.
Shout out,
dinners.
shout out
Last
Holcomb
time
family.
we-
Yeah.
I think my favorite memory is when Josh did the impression of me in the room. He walked in, kicked the door open.
I always first semester I was here, like we're roommates, so I mean we knew each other kind of well, but I like to go to bed early sometimes.
Really early.
Especially last
6:30.
year.
Back in the day.
Pre-girlfriend.
Pre-girlfriend.
Not so convenient these days.
It's really bedtime now. Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day I'd be asleep. But anyways,
This is late for Josh right
so I'd be sleeping and then he would come in the door and I don't know, throw something on the ground.
It would be on accident.
On accident.
On accident. I was
Turn on the
constantly-
games. Like play some NBA game from
Throw his controller,
1982, full
controller.
blast. Like make some popcorn. Like what are you doing?
I know that popcorn.
But so yeah, I made fun of him one time.
Bro, he walked in the door and he literally just threw my freaking thing on the ground. And he's like, Josh, the shorties! Because I don't know why, but ever since I got to Brian, my favorite word is shorties. I don't know why. It's just a cool name.
Yeah.
So
I'd say find your guys. I mean, I think college is probably the place where you find your lifelong friends. You know, like this is probably gonna be my lifelong guys. So until I die, you know, I'm gonna go to their weddings. Make sure I'm.
that
Boy,
boy
he was in the wedding.
Greece.
He's in the wedding, twin.
My wedding in Greece.
Everybody in here, plus Logue, is in the wedding. Plus
Plus
my
Logue.
two homeboys back home, they know who they are.
That's facts.
Hey man, everybody in here plus low. Plus the 2 homeboys back home.
Carry the one.
If I get married,
I'm not gonna hold you.
Everybody
Come on,
else.
you'll find the one.
shoot, got the homies, bro.
Nah, I can't lie. My favorite memory. That's something we need to get back into, actually. So we just had New Year's recently, but last year,
Oh.
New Year's,
Bro, that was lit. That was
we
fun.
was in the Ray House all the time. There was no one else in there. We'd be playing Smash Bros,
Smash Bros.
watching football games, like
Watching Alabama lose.
watching
Ah.
Flavin Parker.
Go Balls.
It was a great time. I
Go
can't
Oregon
lie.
State.
Man, don't.
We need to get back into it though. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Get
no.
back to
You,
it.
you got to switch, right?
Yeah, I got
You need to fix your TV.
you. You're right.
So
Who
I
broke
can't
it?
play on that.
Who broke? I think it's clear.
Why would I break the TV?
I think you opened the bathroom door and it broke.
Ah, that's alright. No, yeah, my favorite memories. I don't know, man. That's gotta. I think last year at the tournament, that was pretty fun. In the room.
Last and third was lit.
I know you were there.
I was never there in half of the year.
We was lit.
We're making new memories with him too.
Let's go. Let's
Yeah,
go.
that was, we were playing Smash on the
Me,
way.
Cal,
That
Logan,
was your
Josh.
That was your favorite memory?
What do you think?
I got that picture of you on the ground after. Just laying there. After we lost. Man.
Yeah, that was heartbreaker. We lost by 1, right? Or 1 or 4. That's about it. We're gonna wrap it up. But thank you so much for watching. If you made it to the end, and thank you so much for everyone here on this panel, fam. Shout out Logan. We missed you. But thank you for watching the 4th episode for the podcast Primetime Training.
Wrap it up with nicknames.
And with nicknames, we got Parker, Jokic, what do we call you?
Jamal Davis.
Jamal Davis for nickname. Timmy D, Mr. Fundamental, Lear, we got Airplane,
Or
right
Big
there.
Cutie.
Logan
Or
Davis.
Big Cutie,
Big Cutie.
and Low Gangsta,
Gangsta.
Or Loganator.
Or we just call it Pops, but it's just
Pops.
nice.
Oh yeah, we need to
Family
do
tree.
that.
Pops.
Family tree.
Logan and I are brothers. This is the dad.
You
This
know
is also
that.
Grandpa. Parker's my son. Cal's Logan's son.
Shout out
And
Logan.
Yuta
Cal's
is
son.
The cousin.
Because
Let's
look at
pass
that.
it.
cousin.
That was Cal's son.
Cal's
Cal's
son.
son.
Cal's son. So my
Grandson.
wait a minute. That's a different podcast. Thank you for watching.